We are going toe to toe with Derby at the moment. Hopefully in this episode we can pull away from them. Hi folks, welcome to Club 3, episode 10 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 24.5. I'm Russ. Coming today, we have 2 league games for you. Unfortunately, we were knocked out of the FA Cup, so we're not showing you any cup games. We're showing you Blackburn Rovers away and then home to Bristol City, who beat us earlier in the season, so I'm hoping we get revenge on them. Since you were last with us then, we played it ended up being 2 games in the FA Cup. We drew the first leg at home 3-3 and then went to West Ham and they beat us 2-0, so I'm not too worried about that. And then in the league we have managed to maintain unbeaten. We beat Fulham 1-0, we beat Coventry 4-0 and then we beat Birmingham City 1-0. That leaves us now top of the table on goal difference. We've got plus 34. Derby have got plus 31, but we've both got 71 points. We're going toe to toe. We're just better defensively. They're better at scoring goals, only by 3 though. Our goal difference, our goals conceded are 6 less than Derby. So by the time we meet them, I'm hoping we're going to be points away from them. And then we can sort of win the league. That's coming up towards the end of the season. We've got quite a little bit of time before we play them, but that will be the next episode after this one. Transfers then. So we loaned out some players. These guys all went out on loan. We did release a player as well because he was rubbish and he wanted to be loaned out. Then had a moan that he wasn't going to be loaned out. So there we go. But players brought in then. We've loaned in Tyler Dibbling from Southampton. 2.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. He's come in as a good League 2 standard player, so he's not what I was expecting him to be. But it's a body, and we need bodies out on the right and the left at the moment because of injuries and that sort of stuff. And then we bought a centre back because we needed one. We paid £2.5 million up front, paying £5 million over 3 years. Jose Luis, he's an under 21 Spanish international, 3.5 star current ability, 5 star potential there, good value as well. So if we were to sell him on, we can get a little bit of money from him. He is going to be starting on the bench for this game. If we have a look at the medical centre, because that seems to be our problems, we've got Latty Leif out injured as well. At the moment he's got a hip injury, and Van der Donk is still out with his fractured lower leg. He's going to be returning at the end of this episode, I think, around the 11th of February. Latty Leif, I think this should be him out of the club. He's 31 years old now. I think maybe it's time to move him on. I don't think he's going to be Premier League ready for us, so we can bring in over the top of him. We did try to bring in a defender from Wolves. I'm hoping he's going to be on the shortlist there. Where is he? There he is. Kenny Littler. Luke Littler's brother. We'll say, probably not. We offered the same sort of deal for him as Jose. What was his name? Jose Sands? Jose Luis. So we're going to bring 2 players in for about £15 million, but Wolves, they dragged the heels, and got to deadline day and it didn't go through. So I'm hoping we can bring him in the summer. He looks pretty decent, but we have to see what happens there. Finances look like this. I'm not too worried about that because we should be able to pay that off in the summer. The projections, it says bad there, but it's never going to be that bad, if I'm totally honest. So there we are. We have lost, who was out injured? Turgman was out injured for a little bit. And we could probably look at it here. We have a look at his form, recent form. Yeah, injured for a couple of games. The West Ham game and then the Birmingham game. So trying to nurse him back into the team. So let's play the game against Blackburn, travelling not so far away to them. The team we are putting out there for this match then is Mr. Tickle in goal, a back four, Theobald, Humphreys, Phillips and McAllister, Strachan and Barlaser in the defensive midfield positions, Jones on the left, Palacios in the centre, Teller on the right, Turgman leading the line. Got to give a number, it is to Jose Luis. You can have number 20. There's a lot of players that probably should have gone in the window but didn't, the likes of Pinnington. Had we got the Wolves player in Littler, we probably would have moved Pinnington on, but we'll just wait till the summer now to get rid of him. And there's a couple of other players that probably need to be moved on. Finch was subject to a £4.5 million bid from Stoke, but ended up staying in the end. I could see him staying here for quite a while as well. He's not a bad player. He's not He's not going to light the world up, but he's a good utility player if we need someone to play attacking midfield or out on the wings or up front. So yeah, happy to still have him around the club. We're playing the ball around at the back at the moment between Phillips and Tickle. Palacios has stepped in to try and, you know, speed things up. Barley's has now got the ball. Shifts it to the left where Jones is picked up. I'm going to have to get used to Jones staying out on this left hand side. He's normally on the right. Feeds it into Teller. Teller darts into the box and has a shot, and it's... I don't know if it's hit the crossbar, but it's gone over either way, and it's not really troubled the goalkeeper. Teller probably should have fed the ball into Turgman or waited to Palacios to come up. Someone who's a little bit more astute at scoring goals for us. Phillips has got the ball again, doing his normal pass, going back to Mr. Tickle. Humphreys with the ball now. Barlaser's... He got crowded out with the ball then, and we've just given it away. Humphreys, poor pass. In Blackburn's, they're in the box, and we've given away a penalty here. Barlaser's coming back, trying to stop the passage of play, and yeah, just pulled the player back in the box. As soon as you touch a player in the box, they're going to go down, aren't they? Blackburn take the lead, 24 minutes on the clock. Harry Winks with the goal. That's not ideal. It's not what we need at the moment. We'll have go around the grounds in minutes. We've got a throw in here. McAllister into Palacios. I think they were saying that McAllister wanted to come off. He's doing alright at the moment. Jones got this ball. Feeds it into Theobald. Whip it into the box. He does towards Palacios, who's crowded out by the players again. Strachan into Teller. Teller with the shot. It's not far over. It is over, but it's not far over. Let's have a look around the grounds. Derby's drawing. And they are playing... can't see me. Oh, they're playing Fulham. Fulham are, again, another club that wants to go into the playoffs. Can't at the moment. Unless they win a couple of games. So I'm hoping we can get a goal back here and go back to the top of the table. Theobald's got his ball at this left-hand side. I might swap Jones in Teller around for the second half. See if that generates a little bit for us. So Blackburn still got the ball. They're out on the left-hand side now. We're giving them so much space. There's going to be a goal here. Oh, there wasn't the outside of the post. I could just see the ball going in the back of the net there. It's just how the passage of play was going. We need to get to half-time. We're 1-0 down now. We need to be better. Want a much better second half. As I said, these two are going to swap round. It said about taking McAllister off, but I can't understand why he wanted to come off. I can't see an injury on him. So we'll just keep him on now and we'll monitor how things go. I'm going to shift us to attack him. And I'm going to encourage the ball. We're at 55 minutes or so now. Free kick to Blackburn. It's just pass forward. Jones heads the ball on. There's no one there. Maybe he should have let the ball go over his head and let Blackburn move forward and then we can win the ball. But I suppose he's interrupted the passage of play. Blackburn feeding it forward. They go out to their right. Almost sold. Who's it left back there? Theobald down the line then. That's shifted through. Oh, we've let them go through and they're going to score here. Oh, you could just see it, couldn't you? They give them the space and that's what's happened. We wanted that player too. Mbama. We tried to sign him in the summer and he went to Blackburn. That's really infuriating. Let's make a couple of changes. Humphreys, that was. Humphreys causing the issue. We will bring on Lewis for his debut. And then, who else can come off? Turgman's had a bad game, so we're going to bring... I'm going to bring Dibbling on. I'm going to do something that I sort of threatened to do a while ago. I'm going to go with this. This might seem a little bit silly playing two shadow strikers, an inverted winger and an inside forward and no striker, but let's see if it works. Palacios has got the ball after picking it up from Teller. Teller's got it back. Just run up the line, son. Run up the line. Show your quality. He does. Feeds it into Barlaser. Back to Teller. Oh, and he hits the inside of the post. But it doesn't go in. It comes back at him. So close to getting a goal there. It's not even registered as a shot on target. It should do. It's the post at the end of the day. 70 minutes. Let's make another change. Strachan's going to come off for Bergvall. That's going to be the only change I'm making there. Do you know what? I'm going to go very attacking. And we're going to encourage. We need 2 goals. We need to be attacking. We need 3 now. Work to do. Luckily, Derby is still drawn in their game. Can Fulham do us a favour and get a goal? Because that keep us top of the table for now. Let's make the final changes. Huggins can come on. And Reeves can come on. Back to the grounds. Derby's winning now. So we've dropped points. They've picked up points. It's not what we needed. 3-0 loss. Yeah, shameful. Absolutely shameful. It's bad defending. Humphreys, he was an issue there. Right, we need to beat Bristol City now. The team then for the Bristol City game is Davis in goal. A back 4, Theobald, Phillips, Jose Lewis and Laird. Bergveld and McAllister in the centre midfield, defensive midfield positions. Bangura on the left. Divine returning to the side, although he's on a fitness test in the shadow striker. Teller on the right. Turgman up front. Theobald's also on a fitness test, so we'll have a look at what he's like. Divine can only play 45 minutes, so half time we will take him off and bring someone else on in his place and see what happens there. After the Blackburn game, I want to see a better performance. I was going to say that before we clicked the button there for it, from what the assistant manager was saying, because it was a dreadful game, absolute dreadful performance from, especially from a mid-table side like Blackburn Rovers. They shouldn't be beating us. We're pushing for the title, and I think they've already played, but Derby have won somehow. I can't see. Oh no, they're winning. Sorry. It's a Bristol City free kick put in towards that back post. We've got it clear. Divine's chase running the ball up the right hand side. Feeds into Teller. He's got 3 to his left. They're all in the box now. Finds across to Turgman, but it hits the Bristol City defender. We have a corner. Bangura's going to put this one in. Humphrey's not on, so we're not aiming for him. Divine's got it. Back to Bangura. Is he offside? He was. Can see what he's trying to do. So yeah, Derby are now 2-0 up in their game, so we're chasing shadows. We're chasing them down. It's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, to overturn it at the moment. We just need to be a lot better and score a few more goals, because by the time we get up to their game, we're only, if things stay how they are, we're only going to be level points with them, and they'll have the better goal difference. So we need to be scoring at least 3 or 4 in matches. Teller with the ball now. Back to Jose Lewis, making his... It's his first start for the club. Made his debut coming off the bench in the last game. Now makes his first start as Laird puts it in, trying to find Turgman. Turgman with the header over the bar. Did he have time to control it? I'm not going to be the judge of that one. Maybe so. Another free kick to defend here. We have defended it, but it's only as far as the edge of the box. Bristol City recycling the attack. Oh no, we're 1-0 down just for half time as well. They asked the question, they float with the ball into the 6-yard box. They asked the question of the defenders, asked the question of the goalkeeper, and we got it wrong. We got that one wrong. Turgman, I don't get what's going on with him at the moment. Sonny Finch is going to come on for him. And then Divine needs to come off, doesn't he? So we will bring on... who are we going to bring on? Fry's going to come on for him. Bergveld's going to go up here. That's the changes. 45 minutes. What can we do? Can we find answers and goals? We need 2 goals now, because otherwise we're going to be 6 points behind Derby. They're 3-0 up in their game. And Burnley are slowly creeping up behind us as well. They're 5 points behind us because we're dropping 6 points in this episode. I mean, we play so well, and then I don't know, we have funny 5 moments, 5 minutes in. Well, it'd be a funny 180 minutes, wouldn't it, when we all said and done, where we're just losing games. Can we put it down to injuries? Probably. He's offside. Linesman put... He wasn't offside. And that's infuriating again. Just making little mistakes. We can't let them in. We can't let them have a third. We're giving them so much space. Laird, yeah, missed that one. McAllister's got the ball, feeds it into Bergvall. We need to run with it now. He's lost. He needs to run with it, and he lost it. Here come Bristol City again, down the left-hand side. They're finding so much space. Unbelievable how much space they're finding. Edge of the box. Poor shot, wide. Good for us. Derby are 4-0 up now. I just don't see what's happening. Finch with the ball. Theobald, left-hand side. Got space to run into. Finds the space. Puts it across. No one's there. Bristol City get it clear. Come away on the counter-attack. We snuffed it out though. Phillips needs to make amends for his mistake there. Fry's got the ball. Bergvall. Better options to go right, not through the centre. It's just little mistakes. Again, I suppose that ball was up in the air and we had to make the clearance, but we got it forward now. Bergvall into the box. I don't get it. It's sometimes the decision making is it's just not there. Not there. Huggins is going to come off of Theobald because he was on that fitness test. McAllister's going to come off and we're going to bring on Liam Strachan. Swap those two round. What can we do for the next 20 minutes? We need to do something. We can't lose 2 games in a row. We haven't done this for a long time. Haven't done this for an absolute age. Tyler Dibling's going to come on, play on that right hand side. I don't think he's going to influence the match. I just can't see it happening. Derby winning 5-0 now. Unbelievable. Like I said, Burnley are 5 points behind us. They're breathing down our neck, so just don't get it. I don't get why how or why we've dropped off the pace. Because we went 11 games without being beaten. If we have a look here, 11 league games without being beaten, and then we lose 2 in a row. And then we've got Burnley breathing down our neck. We've got Derby County pulling away from us, and that's going to be the next episode anyway. It's going to be Leeds and Derby. Hopefully we can get ourselves within 3 points of them and we can catch them by beating them there, but at the moment I can't see it happening. But if you guys have enjoyed that, I didn't, drop a big like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always folks, thank you very much for watching.